Assalamu alaikum, sisters and brothers. I'm Malik, and this is We Reflect the Light. This is where we, look at current events through the lens of the unsealed scriptures of the Bible. That gives us detailed information on what is taking place in the world today and what is going to take place in the near future from the unsealed scriptures of the Bible. Sisters and brothers, we are at war. I'm going to pick up immediately from where I left off on part 1. Joshua is who is going to lead us to the promised land. Now, sisters and brothers, Scripture states, now after the death of his servant Moses, the Lord spoke to Joshua, son of Nun, Moses' assistant, saying, Moses, my servant, is dead. Now therefore arise you and all these people and cross over the Jordan into the land that I am giving to the children of Israel. I have given you every place where the soles of your feet will tread, just as I have promised to Moses. Your territory shall extend from the wilderness of Lebanon to the Lebanon to the great river Euphrates, all the land of the Hittites, and west as far as the great sea. No one shall stand against you all the days of your life, and as I was with Moses, so will I be with you. I will never leave you nor forsake you. Be strong and courageous, for you shall give these people the inheritance of the land that I swore that their fathers, that I swore to their fathers I would give them. Sisters and brothers, the land that God made a covenant with Abram seed is from the river of Egypt to the great river, the river Euphrates. Sisters and brothers, that's Arabia, where the dragon is sitting. The dragon and its angels are being cleared off out of heaven. Heaven is being cleared out. The dragon, the devil, and Satan, the archaics, they're being thrown out of heaven. In there's no coincidence here, sisters and brothers. Heaven is being cleared out for who? Who's taking Abram's seed home? Sisters and brothers, Joshua is. Joshua is taking us home, not Jesus. So this lie that they're using to keep you from seeing Joshua and have you waiting on this spook, this 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 make this myth that doesn't exist, never has existed. Jesus, you're praying and worship and Jesus not coming to do nothing. It's cherished with you. Why is the scripture sharing with you Joshua is taking you to where? This promised land. What? All these things are adding up. So, sisters and brothers, the truth is so clear. The truth is not complicated. The truth is very simple. The truth is it can be added up. It's not some complicated that you have to search and try to find. No one can find the absolute understanding of the truth. No, that means it's not the truth. That means you don't know. Everybody's got their own opinion what the truth. No, the truth don't work like that. You don't have no opinion where McDonald's is or whatever you look at, whatever you're looking for. You gotta say then we're not gonna use McDonald's. Say an unnamed, unfamiliar joint you're looking for. It's only one of this burger spot or whatever. It's only one. It's only one of them. I don't care if you live. It's only one. It's only one in the Midwest. It's only one. So you got if you want to go there, you got to come from whatever city or wherever you live at, and you got to go to this one joint, one spot. So you got to get the directions to this one spot. So the directions from wherever you coming, it's going to be simple direct. It's going to direct you to this spot. It's not no complicated. Well, I think it's this way, or you go that way. It ain't the truth. The truth is simple. It gives you directions from point A to point Z to get there. This message is a detailed message. Detailed. It's simple. A fool cannot err from the truth. Sisters and brothers, ask yourself, if heaven was somewhere out there, how would you see the war in heaven? How would you know it's a war in heaven? In this dragon, what dragon? Would you see? That's why Ishmael couldn't say nothing. He didn't. The dragon and the archaic and all this theatric, but you didn't give no information what is it? None. Nothing valuable at all. Just talk. Fluff. Keeping you from seeing what's being given to you. Keeping you from understanding, oh, the messenger of the covenant is giving us a detailed message of what's taking place over in heaven. Heaven's being cleared out because of what? They don't want you to know you're going home. They're staying here with the demons. With the chief demon. They're not going nowhere. They love America. As the chief demon says. He don't want to see America destroy, go the way of Rome or Babylon. No, he wants to save America. He wants to save the place that has afflicted God's chosen people. And God shared with, I am going to, God said, I'm going to punish them. He going to save them. All the prophets have tried to change reform them. None was successful. The supreme wisdom lesson shared with us so we have decided to take them off the planet. They're only numbers 1 and 11 of the original people. It would take us 600 years to try to graft them back. No, instead of wasting time, we just going to get rid of them. The chief demon, this is, sisters and brothers, only one of master's children from the rape of our women. The devil's seed would be saying that. He has the same nature as his Portuguese Jewish father, Percival Clark. He is of the synagogue of Satan. Louis Farrakhan is a direct leaf off the branch of the false Jews. Satan is sitting in the temple of God. Like Ishmael said, he got that right because Louis Farrakhan is from the synagogue of Satan. He is a man of sin. He's the son of hell, the son of perdition. And he's sitting in the temple of God. You can't make that up, sisters and brothers. You can't. It's easy to follow the truth. Sisters and brothers, who is Jesus? Who is this Jesus? Who is this mystical this myth that you're looking for? Who is he? And the scriptures telling you who takes us home. Joshua, they sent up. Aaron didn't take us home. Read the scripture. What did Aaron do? All these is a detailed message that is speaking about God's chosen people. It is a detailed message that we've been given, and we're witnessing the war in heaven. Now, sisters and brothers, before we allow you to just the truth about this Jesus, and when you see who is Jesus, go investigate. Don't get mad because you wishing on a star. You're praying to some myth, some fairy tale. Don't get mad because you've been lied to. Your mama been lied to. Your mama's mama been lied to. Just accept the fact that Satan deceived the whole world, so you ain't the only one that was duped. I used to pray to Jesus. You ain't by yourself. But you got to change your thinking. You got to realize and see the truth. You got to recognize when you've been lied to. You don't sit up and say, well, my mama told me this lie. My grandma told me this lie. I'm just going to hold on to the lie because they told, my grandma said, now, look here. Then you going to be the one. You the idiot. You the dumb, because the truth, you're here and being given the truth. You're at a time now that you're being offered a reward for what your grandma, your great grandma, your grandpa, everybody went through to get us to this point. The Messiah is present. The time is now. Heaven's being cleared out. Everything that the scriptures are sharing and have shared is taking place now. So Satan, the devil, and the dragon, they're all being removed. Satan's world is coming to a crashing end. The devil's world is ending. This is our time. Our nation will rise overnight as a mighty nation. Sisters and brothers, this is a free gift. We've already suffered 400 years. We done it. It's been done. It's over. It's over. America is being judged, and this world is going out like a light. But a new light, the light, I will make everything new. It's that time. It's that time, sisters and brothers. America is going to attack us all. When you hear, let's make America great again. When was America great? When we were slaves? When we had no rights? When we had to do We already still in their world. We still exist by their laws. They still kill us and jealous. Everything. They're still doing it. Sisters and brothers, when you see them speaking about, and Trump speaking about that, I have to pay attention. Today, of how he cleaned up Washington in 12 days. DC, I cleaned Washington, DC up in 12 days. And we're going to go through and we clean it up, set X, Y. We're going to clean up all the cities. We're going to clean them up. We got to, sisters and brothers, they're going through city to city, carrying out dress rehearsals, setting up this trap of how they're going to attack us all. Why are there these ICE facilities ballooning up all over America? They're not penitentiaries. They're not jails. What is an ICE facility? What is the facility for? Do you think on that, sisters and brothers, they understand that what's coming down the pipe? They know the conditions on the ground are going to be catastrophic from the fallout of this war. You think that you're hearing this Starlink and they're about to activate AI in its fullness? What does that mean? That means jobs when there's not enough energy, food to feed the masses. Well, we just use AI that we don't have to feed, take the people, enslave them, kill them off, do whatever you're going, but everything, the little energy we do have, we can use AI to carry out our needs. So they're saying, oh, is it a food shortage coming? Oh, yes. Do you think this is quick? This is a quick one. Is it a food shortage coming? What is being called?
Due to the ongoing US, Israel and Iran conflict, you must prepare for a severe food shortage. Most people think only oil passes through the Strait of Hormuz, but that is simply not true. This narrow waterway is also an important route for global fertilizer. Reportedly, around 50% of the world's traded urea fertilizer moves directly through the Strait of Hormuz. If this military standoff continues, a global food crisis is inevitable. Urea plays a critical role in food production, and the biggest producers are located around the Persian Gulf, including Iran, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, and the UAE. Large shipments from these nations pass through this route daily. If the strait remains disrupted, we face a massive fertilizer crisis. When supply drops, global agriculture is heavily affected. Dependent countries like Pakistan, India, Brazil, and African nations will face major problems. If this route stays blocked, the impact goes beyond energy markets, triggering higher food prices, lower crop production, and severe shortages. Tell me below what will happen next.
Sisters and brothers, the plan is set. The unsealed scripture shares with us what their plan is. They plan to attack us all. So let's make America great again. How? Why? What is these facilities? Ask yourself why. What is these facilities about? Why are they placing military and these agents all in black communities all throughout America, and these facilities. What added? Why? What are they? The facilities? These agents? What is going on? What are they planning for? What is the plan? Ask yourself, what is the plan? You see what's taking place. Why is these things taking place? Why are these facilities ballooning up all over America? Why are they setting military and ICE officials and these different agencies inside of black communities? What's going on? Why are they demanding? Do you understand that they are calling for a military draft? They're gonna make we at war right now with them. What the hell we look like being drafted by them to fight for? Nobody's fighting for. No, we already at war with you. You've been treating them. No. And the Chief Demon Louis Farrakhan he's trying to remove he thinks he's to remove Elijah Muhammad's no draft rule. No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't. He's getting this. He could the same way Satan's been thrown out the Middle East. Louis Farrakhan is of the synagogue of Satan, and he's getting his ass thrown out of the temple of God. He's getting thrown out as well. And all his student men, his demon, all of them going with him. Sisters and brothers, the messenger of the covenant will suddenly appear in Elijah's temple. Sisters and brothers, America's plan is to attack us all. September 27, 2024, they put in place, activated the DOD, Department of Defense, 5240.01, a Department of the objective that they are able to use lethal force including death or seriously bodily injury on American citizens, individuals, or groups. They're using this DOD objective to implement this attack. This is a national, they're going to call it's a national security alert against us, a national security threat. Our rise is a national security threat. Sisters and brothers, won't they just let us go? The scriptures tell you, no, they're not going to let us go. It shares with us. No, they ain't going to let us go. No, they don't plan to let us go. The scriptures tell us. What does it say? Let us deal. It shares with us, sisters and brothers. Exodus chapter 1, verse 9 and 10. Look, he said to his people, the Israelites have become too numerous and too powerful for us. Come, let us deal shrewdly with them, or they will increase even more. And if a war breaks out, they may join our enemies, fight against us, and do what? Leave the country. What's the deal? That means why are we gonna fight against them and leave the country? They don't want us to leave the country. But we going home, sisters and brothers. We're going back to our land that God promised to us, from the river Egypt to the great river, the river Euphrates, Arabia. Sisters and brothers, Joshua is the Messiah. The messenger of the covenant is Joshua. The one teaching and giving us, reminding us of the Abrahamic covenant, who leads the children of Israel home, who the covenant, who gives the land, who takes the children of Israel home, who Joshua. The covenant is carried out, or it's carried out by Joshua. Give it is what's the correct word? Carried out. Just like the scripture said, Joshua will give the children of Israel the land that I promised to their fathers. Joshua, after the 400 years, who, these sisters and brothers, Joshua is the Messiah. This Jesus, that's a myth that they're blocking, keeping you thinking this Jesus is coming. They block you from the truth, to keep you from recognizing all this time the scripture is sharing with you Joshua. Joshua is the Messiah, not no Jesus. And with that, we're going, I tell you, share with you who this Jesus, where does Jesus come from? Where does it come from? Let you know exactly who this myth is and where this myth came from. Sisters and brothers, I'm going to leave you with this. Assalamu alaikum. Excuse me, sisters and brothers.
Due to the ongoing...
Excuse me. I'm trying to remove myself. And bring this out for you. Get a good vision of what's being shared. Assalamu alaikum, sisters and brothers.
Who's that? does not exist. That name is nowhere in the original manuscripts. You will not find the name Jesus in the New Testament, Old Testament, or the Quran.
Jesus? Who is that?
The original manuscripts were written in Aramaic, Hebrew, and Arabic. Not in Greek, not in Spanish, and not in French. The original manuscripts states Yahshua, which means Joshua, brothers and sisters. Joshua leads us to the promised land, brothers and sisters.
Jesus? Who is that? The Greeks' supreme being is called Zeus. Zeus means Greek god of the sky, king of the gods. GE is a prefix for us, such as geology, geography, geopolitics. There is no JE in Greek. So Zeus means God of the earth. Zeus does not exist. So Jesus, which comes from Jesus, is a myth, sisters and brothers. Jesus does not exist either. So they use that Greek translation to get you as far from Joshua the Messiah as possible, to deter you from knowing who you are and who the Messiah is. Jesus? Who is that?
Joshua, the Messiah, is in the original Semitic manuscripts. They translated Messiah to the Greek language, which means Christos. Then they translated the word Christos to English, which means Christ. This is how they got the word Christ. However, Joshua was never in Greece, and he did not speak Greek. So, translating from the original Semitic manuscripts straight to the English language will give you Joshua, the Messiah, not Jesus Christ.
So Jesus is all a lie? The whole thing is made up? The name Jesus comes from the Greek mythology, which is all a fairy tale? Jesus never existed? This destroys a whole religion of Christianity. They got the letter J in Jesus from translating Jesus to English. It was a later word from the Greek translation of Jesus, meaning God of the earth. There is no letter J in Greek, so you cannot make the prefix JE in Greek. Instead, you get GE, which stands for earth in Greek. They did all of this so when you translate the word Jesus to English, you get the word Jesus. Because English language makes the word form just how it sounds. And that's how they got Jesus. This is all done to deter you from the true Messiah, Joshua, the fulfillment of the Abrahamic covenant, who was also the messenger of the covenant. He had skin of burnished bronze and hair like ram's wool. There's only one person that meets this description. So Jesus Christ is a divergent form of Joshua, the Messiah. They don't want us to know about Joshua because we are all going to have a common vision. And we are all going to unite. And they cannot have that take place, sisters and brothers.